Well, hello there. We are back on Wild Horse Canyon Road in Green River, Montana. Oh, Green River, Wyoming. Looking for wild horses, pronghorn, mule deer, and there's tell that there is a bighorn sheep running around out here right now. So he would be the icing on the cake. There's also elk here, but they're usually outside of the road. So you have to have a side-by-side or something of that nature, or walk a good ways to find those. So we're riding along, seeing what we can see here. If I find some, I will pull y'all back up. Earlier this week, I've done a little bit of scouting. I've seen quite a few wild horses. I can see a couple right now, but they're a long ways off over there. Even with my 500 zoom, 500 millimeter zoom, still wouldn't be able to get a good shot of them. So we're going to keep on looking, see what we can see. This morning it was 8 degrees, so quite a few things are out moving around this afternoon. On the main road, I saw a couple big herd of pronghorn, and a couple big herd of pronghorn. I have seen a few horses already, quite a ways off. Yeah, so we keep our fingers crossed, and maybe we'll come across one of these elusives. Quite a ways off the main road, and have finally come up on a little small herd of horses. We'll try to get a little bit closer to them, and then if I can get a photograph here, I'll show you what I see from this thing. In the middle of your screen there's a couple of white dots, and those are the horses over there. But as good as I can get for you on the phone, we're going to ease on around here and see what we can snap. All right. Well, that was super exciting. Several. Here's some more. So hold that thought. I'm going to go out here and see what I can get, and even though it's 38, it's still chilly. Sun's about on the horizon. Oh, see, so far we've only saw that one little herd of horses that were close enough to take a photo of. Now I am 3 miles off the main road, following one of the little spurs. There's some really nice scenery And the reason I got off the main road was to try to find some of the more elusive, wildlife, because you just don't see the elk, or every now and then you see the deer, but you never see the elk on the main road. So at the moment the sun has just went down, and there's a good size valley here in front of me. I'm going to scan through it real quick, see if I see anything. If I do, I'll have to find an angle to walk down to it and get close enough for a photo. But so far I haven't seen any movement. And usually with the mule deer, you'll see those big old flags, their ears flopping around, or you'll see their rear ends as they leave. Here's the view I'm looking at. As I came over the last hill, I'm sorry, I was excited. I didn't video any of it. I came over the last hill, pretty sharp little hill, and then there's this long straightaway. But when I came over the last little hill, and I'm looking to the right, because that's where I saw the last horses. Actually, there's one out there, two out there now. They are way on out there. And as I come down to the bottom, something caught my peripheral vision, and I turned my head back, and by the time I got stopped, I was dead even with this little mule deer buck. He was probably about 20 yards from me. So I'll throw those pictures in here. I have lost about all shootable light, so headed back toward town. It'll take quite a while to get there. Today I was shooting with Canon R5, a 100-500 telephoto. There's a couple of horses here. I'm just gonna stop and watch them because I don't have enough light to shoot. But R5, 100-500. Of course, Maven filters. And just loving the high plains of southern Wyoming. It's so fantastic to be out here, even though it is cold. Since the sun's went down, it's dropped 11 degrees. I'm now down to 27. But it's just fantastic sitting here watching these animals, getting to see them graze across the plains here. Getting closer and closer. But you just enjoy this time out shooting and being outdoors. Even though I'm in a car, I still get out and stop and see these animals and really enjoy this. So